Hi, I'm here with Kamila Borkowska, and we are both Polish, but we're talking in English because Kamila recently signed a deal with the Connecticut Sun. Yay, congrats. Awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome stuff. Hi, Kamila. How are you today?
Hi, I'm actually pretty good. We had today one practice, the recovery one, because we are after the game that we won, so that's a good thing for us. And yeah, I'm really good today.
Okay, that's awesome. So this season you were in the running for EuroCup MVP, at least according to the stats, because you were averaging 19 points, 14 boards, 2.5 blocks, and 2 steals per game. But unfortunately, your team was eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. What do you attribute those numbers to?
So I think my performance was a result of hard working for a whole season. Like when I came here to Sosnowiec, I from the first practice I wanted to show that I can work hard and I want to prove everybody that I'm a good basketball player. But it's the amount of a whole team that we were playing good. And the start I was making, it was because of my team, because they were passing me the ball. I was open on the positions that I was supposed to be. I was rebounding and we were playing good team defense. So I was helping all of them and I could make a lot of blocks at this time.
Okay, okay, that's cool. And you also have this attribute that you don't need to jump extra high to block somebody, right? Most of the players,
Yeah.
which is also super helpful. We'll get to the height in a moment. So, are those stats, well, it's I didn't talk to the team. I'm assuming it's but according to you, are those stats the main reason that the Connecticut Sun came calling, or when did the team contact you? Were you in constant contact for like a year or so, or how
No,
did
it
it look
happened
like?
pretty like I think like 3 weeks before the before I signed. They started to talk to my agency, so it was pretty fast. Everything went fast. So I think I just show how I can play in EuroCup. Also, I'm doing good stats in the Polish league. So it just happened so quick.
Okay. Did any other WNBA teams get in touch with you?
There were some teams that were talking to my agency, but I think I don't want to say them
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah. It's
it doesn't matter right now who was talking to me. I signed the contract with Connecticut, so I'm happy about it.
okay. And we need to add here that you're basically a basketball prodigy because you've been playing basketball since a very young age, right? And you're only 22 right now as we're speaking. So, yeah, 22 or 23? 22.
I'm gonna be 23,
You're
but
gonna be.
I started playing basketball when I was 15, so it wasn't that long time ago. It was just like 8 years right now.
Really? Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you've been representing Poland at an international stage since the age of 16, right? Under 16.
Yeah.
So you were already, I mean, you played basketball for, I don't know, a year and you already were called up to the national team?
Yeah, I think it all happened because of how I was playing on the Polish Championship under 16. The team I was at that time I was playing in Sosnowiec, so the team was using me well on the court. And there was a coaches from national team, and they just called my team and they said that we want her on national team, the under 16. So then I came, and I think at this time I was playing basketball for a year and a half, and I went for my first the European Championships.
Okay. And do you think that what was more important for your development as a player to get you to the stage where you're at now? Was it international competition against the best players your age or playing against adults in the Polish league?
To be honest, I think it was both because at the same time I was playing with the players at my age that were also like amazing players at this time, like the players from Spain, France, Italy, and also I was playing after on the highest level in Poland, and I had to play because we had a rule about the under 23 players, and I was in this rule. So in Poland we have a rule that the players are under 23, they have to play 40 minutes whole game. So I had to play a lot. And for me, that was my first like professional season and I was playing a lot. And I had to like improve that I can play because I had to play like with the best players in our
Mhm.
league at that point.
Okay. And how hard was it to play with the adults? Did they push you around initially? and you had to like bulk up and get sort of extra, put on the extra pounds to just be able to outmuscle them under the boards.
I think, yeah, my first season, everyone was pushing me how they wanted to. I was pretty skinny at this time, so it was hard for me because they were like more experienced. They had more this knowledge about basketball. I just knew something that I learned by myself or by the coaches at this point. So they were pushing me. I was trying to be sneaky sometimes. Sometimes it was working, sometimes no. But we had a team. Everybody in this team were young. We had our oldest player was 25 at this point.
Okay.
So we were all young. I was 18. We didn't had a lot of mm,
Experience probably is the word,
experience.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. Experience. So we were just playing how our coach told us to play, and we were trying just to be like energetic on the court and just playing team defense so we could do something, because with the teams that had the Polish championship, it was impossible to win even. So we were just fighting to like survive sometimes on the court.
Hmm. Yeah. So it's interesting because now you're playing in one of the top teams in the Polish league, right? But you are moving to a team that is entering rebuild mode. Like there's a new coach, there are a couple of new players coming in, the superstars left the roster. Do you see it as an opportunity, or would you much rather be brought along slowly, just studying the veterans, like sit on the bench for a season or two and just learn the ropes?
I think uh I think it's a good way that I can join a team that is rebuilt and I can join them and like even try to play with them and show that I can like put some impact in it. And at the same time, if I would be in the team that I would sit on the bench, it would also be good because I would be able to learn from the veterans that are playing and just get some new knowledge about basketball.
Yeah,
So
and
I think
speak.
it's like it's both, like it's good that
Mhm.
I'm in this team, but I also be happy if I will be in different one.
Okay. And speaking of veterans, Tina Charles will probably be your mentor, or should be at least your mentor, right? So do you
Yeah.
see it as a relation, like a mentor-student type of relationship with you coming off the bench initially, or do you think that you will eventually be able to earn a starting role and maybe you can become like the Twin Towers in Connecticut as well?
I think I see this as both, because at the
Okay.
same time I can learn from the best player in the league, like the way she's moving around, the way she has a footwork, the knowledge about basketball. And this is something that it really like matters to me that I can be with the person like this in the team. But at the same time, I think both of us can be also together on the court, and we can do really good job in offense, especially, but also in defense. It's gonna be hard for the teams to play against us if we're gonna be together on the court.
Okay. And are you already, because I mean, being European, it's impossible to just not watch the EuroLeague and the European international competitions as well. So your coach has worked with some great bigs. Emma Meseman is probably the best. Well, I mean, in Europe, she will probably be the MVP, if not Gabby Williams, right? So
Yeah.
so those are high boots to fill, well, not high boots, Jesus, big shoes to fill. Sorry. Just how do you think you will be able to adapt to the way he coaches, and how do you think he will adapt to the style of basketball in the WNBA?
So actually, I already played against him because
Okay.
we had a Belgium in the group of European qualifications, European Championship. It was a great experience to play against him because he has a lot of knowledge, and the way he's playing with the Belgium national team, it's something that every national team should like, take something from them because they are the European Championship for a reason. So I think it's gonna be great opportunity for me to play for him. And also with the knowledge that he has about the European basketball, he can also put something good to the WNBA, to just change some American basketball style and bring some European to it.
Yeah, like me and some fans were hoping that he would sign Emma too, but I guess that she's probably not interested in, like, playing there. Uh, so okay, so at 6'7", you'll be one of the tallest players in the W. Does that put additional pressure on you? Because everybody wants to score on a big player, like block them or rebound on them, right? So do you think that that puts a bigger target on your back?
I think there is always a target to play good against tall players
Mhm.
because, like, even here in Polish basket, in Polish league, everybody wants to play the best defense they can on me. So it's really, I already need to, like, think how I can be even better to not let them play good defense on me. And sometimes it's working, sometimes not. So I think I see it as a motivation and to, like, keep improving at this so I can be better than the people that want to be better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. So the question that I have to finish off the interview, well, one of the two questions, were you ever in the United States? Did you ever go there?
No, never.
Okay, so it will be your first time. Okay, awesome. So what are you
Yeah.
most looking forward to regarding your move to the United States? What are your expectations when it comes to, like, everyday life?
I really want to know the culture about the United States. I've never been there, so I really hope I can have time to go somewhere and see something because it's always nice to have some good info about the cities that we are at this point. So I just feel like I'm just gonna try to see this as many as possible and try to know as many as possible. Already some said something about Polish shop in the Connecticut, so I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna try it for sure. I'm gonna go there and we will see
So
if
it
they have
is
really
okay.
Polish products there.
Okay, like Polish food, stuff like that. Because yeah, you're talking about Polish food, or
Yeah.
okay,
Like the Polish
because
products, like the grocery stores,
okay. Because I've heard in a different interview that actually you like to cook, and your dish, like your signature dish, is chicken. Is it like Chinese style or Asian
Yeah,
style chicken? That's
Asian
your
style
thing?
chicken.
Asian style
Yeah.
chicken. Yeah. So, with Polish products, you can probably introduce players to your fellow players to something different, but also it will give you like a chance to, I don't know, try something
So
different
not,
as well, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so thank you, Camila. And well, I hope to see you in a couple of months running on the floor in WNBA games, like in the
Yeah.
starting lineup, hopefully. So thank you
Thank you
for
so much.
finding the
I hope I
time.
was